guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are doing another dupes video because it is still April, and all April long we do dupes videos because a long time ago I thought April Fools, April dupes, how cute, and so that is why we do dupes videos all month of April. I have purchased all of this makeup or these products with my own money. None of this is sponsored, so let's jump into it. Today's dupe is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe No. 7 Complexion Perfection Duo Brush with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Complexion Duo Brush. These are very, very similar, so I thought that we would try them out. I haven't seen anybody like dupe them, but I'm sure that like the cat's out of the bag. Like, people probably know that these are similar brushes. So let's talk a little bit about them. I have, full disclosure, I have owned my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe No. 7 brush for quite some time, a few years now. It holds up very nicely, it washes wonderfully, and it still applies the same as whenever applies makeup, the same as when I first received it. I got this at Gen Beauty, the first Gen Beauty that Ipsy like ever did years ago. So yeah, that's where I got my IT Cosmetics. It does come in like different packaging. I've just owned mine for. So a little bit about this. It is $49. You can find it, I believe, at Ulta and IT Cosmetics online. It is 100% synthetic and vegan for anyone that concerns you with these really nice, plush, expensive brushes. I will tell you a little bit about what the website says about each of these brushes when we actually go into the application. Moving on to the e.l.f. Cosmetics. Super, super soft. This is $8, so that's a $41 difference. $41. You can find this at Ulta, elfcosmetics.com, or Target. I also believe that you might be able to find it in like CVS, Walgreens, and possibly Walmart. I do believe that wherever e.l.f. is sold, you would be able to find this complexion brush. This brush is also 100% synthetic, 100% vegan, cruelty-free worldwide, because kindness is chic, is what their website says. So again, as we put these on or we use this, we are going to talk a little bit more about the brushes and their features. I'm going to be using the KVD Good Apple Perfecting Foundation Balm today with both of these brushes, just so that we can see how the actual like foundation side works, as well as the like concealer side. We will put a little bit of concealer on after we put the foundation on. A little thing or a little bit that I'm noticing about these brushes, and I do know that my IT Cosmetics brush is a little bit more like lived in, but the e.l.f. Cosmetics brush seems to be a little bit smaller, like it has a little bit of a smaller surface area. However, both of them are very, very, very soft. So if you are unfamiliar with my April dupes videos, we use the products side by side so that we can see how they hold up against each other, how they actually, if they are dupes, if they aren't dupes, different things like that. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics on this side of my face and then the IT Cosmetics on this side of my face. Starting with the e.l.f. Cosmetics, for the details, it says the e.l.f. Cosmetics Complexion Duo Brush is a 2-in-1 brush designed for the application of foundation and concealer. Creates a flawless airbrushed look. The only tool you need to apply the Camo CC foundation and concealer. That's their products. Ideal for use with liquids and powders. Use the larger end for applying foundation, the smaller end for precise application of smaller areas to conceal. The IT Cosmetics brush, its features and its little online blurb says IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush Perfection Brush No. 7 Ultra Plush Ultra Luxe Large End allows you to quickly apply your foundation to larger areas to a beautiful airbrushed finish. An Ultra Plush Dual Foundation Concealer Brush that could be used with all your favorite products, but take them to a whole new level of airbrushed application. 100% cruelty-free, high-quality brush, is extremely soft and great for more sensitive skin. And there you go. Okay, so this foundation is a little light for my skin, but that's okay. It matches my neck really, really well, so that's why I'm not like too upset by it. But you guys, I'm not noticing too much of a difference in terms of application between these two brushes for foundation. I will say that whenever you're applying them, since the e.l.f., as I stated before, is a little bit more like round and smaller, it does feel a little bit more dense. So I feel like the buffing is a little bit easier. However, that being said, the It Cosmetics brush is much more soft, and so it's a little bit like easier on the skin when you're buffing it out. But other than that, they both created like a really lovely foundation base, like airbrushed finish. I am using, for primer today, I did use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just to put that out there for context of like what my base is for my face. But yeah, they both give like the same look, the same effect. I'm not noticing any like differences, streaking, anything like that. So what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows and eyes, so then we can come back for a little bit of like concealer and bronzer action. Okay, we're back. Eyes done. Didn't do any liner or lashes because I'm just trying to get to the actual like bronzing and concealer so that we can finish our review of these brushes. I've already obviously applied my bronzer, which is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer on both sides, and then I also put a little bit of concealer down, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm using Ivory today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend out the bronzer with the full ends of the brush, and then I'm going to use the little ends for the concealer, and then we're just going to see how these like blend out on top of the actual foundation and stuff. I have not cleaned any of the product off of these brushes, just to let you know, so let's get into it. So here are my final thoughts. Both of these brushes blended out the foundation very nicely, as well as the like product on top of the foundation very nicely. It's the same thing that I'm going to say about when we first blended out the foundation. They're almost exactly the same in terms of application, buffing out, size, and you know what they are. It Cosmetics is like slightly softer, and it's a little bit more full of a brush. e.l.f. Cosmetics is a little bit more dense and not as soft, so its blending is a little bit different. Ugh. I really liked the e.l.f. for the foundation. I really liked the It Cosmetics for the bronzer and the like concealer. They are almost 100% exactly the same brushes, as you can see. Like, there's really not much difference. If you would like to save, what, $41? Yeah, because this brush is $49. This brush is $8. So if you'd like to save $41, you can definitely get away with the e.l.f. Cosmetics brush at $8 for the e.l.f. Complexion Duo. It is almost exactly the same as the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe No. 7 brush. Like, almost exactly the same, that in a blind test, I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference between the two. So yeah, I think they do a very similar job. I don't think that you can see any noticeable difference. If you are a makeup lover, you might be able to feel a slight difference between the two in blending, but there's really no difference in the actual blending itself. They both do an extremely lovely job. So yeah, I'm going to say that the e.l.f. wins out on this dupe in particular. I will list these brushes down in the description box below, so if you are interested in checking either of these out, you can do that on your own time. If you found this video helpful, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.